What is going on, everybody? It's Mamdu and I am back with another Soccer Spreads video. Today we're going to be making a player guide, a very simple player guide for new players to understand the game. If you're a mid-game player and you still have some doubts, I will have an advanced guide soon for everybody. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Also, look forward to the stone guide that I'm going to be making very soon on how all the stones work. It might go for 40 minutes, hopefully not. I just hope that it kind of like catches guys' attention and it kind of helps you. That's kind of what I'm doing this, just to help you guys understand the game better. Because with this new update, everything changed. So with players, right? Before we used to have 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars. Well, it's just from 2 to 6 stars, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? SRs are 5 stars previously, now they are SRs. Ls are legendaries, which used to be 6 stars, right? So most of your team is always going to consist of SRs or legendaries, which are Ls. So basically, as you can see here, I made a cool team full of SRs, and as you can see, there is an idea behind this team, right? So players kind of like all mash up together when it comes to skills. So when you start building up a team, you want to have an idea. What elements do you want to use in the team? Do these elements have totems that can help each other out, right? So like, let's say Whirlwind players, do they have a critical damage resistance character? Well, recently they do. We got Kan Mei. She's really great, great totem. So as you can see right here, I'm running Dark as well, because Dark gives me more critical damage resistance because I have Pang, right? And then I have Saramir and BT just to give me critical resistance, slow down the enemy, take down their speed, and get the ball out of my backline, right? And at the same time, my goalkeeper works on critical damage resistance. So as you can see right now, decided the element, decided our backline. Our backline base, what is it going to be like, right? So that's what you had just finished. Ace, always dual ace if you can, right? I made the team with 5 stars so it can be accessible to everybody. As you can see, my power is 24,000. My team has been worked on pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with the result that it came out. And yeah, I just want to show you guys how the base starts. So base, it can either be critical resistance goalkeeper or a critical damage resistance goalkeeper. Penetration resistance is a plus. Put it on your goalkeeper if you can, it will really help you in the long run. So backline adjusted, move to the midline, right? What do we need in the midline? We need damage sustain so we don't die as fast. We need critical resistance if we can, not very like, it's not a necessity, right? And we need a load of damage, right? And a load of HP and a load of defense. So basically you need to be tanky as heck in the midline, try to make their life a living hell, have an interception character like this girl right here. She will literally intercept anything. So if your enemy is running a goalkeeper that got like a long pass or a frontline pass, she will steal the ball, give it to your team, right? So always have an interception if you can, it will really help. And Kiera is one of the best interceptors in the whole game. She takes no damage, she debuffs the heck out of the enemy. As you can see here, decrease critical rate, reflex attack power by 25%, steals 15% of the current HP. So a lot of debuffs. And decrease incoming damage, increase action speed. She's fast, she takes no damage, she got a nice crit resist, she decreases critical rate, she just eats away the enemy's midline, right? And then for your mid-mid, you want to have a tanky as heck character. Now I'm getting into the characters and skills because I want to show you guys backline. It's just a basic idea, right? It's not that crazy, it's easy. Midline, it needs to be synergized as shit, right? So this character, as you can see here, increase max HP and reflex. So as we can tell, he will have a lot of reflexes, right? And a lot of HP. Recovers 20% of the lost HP and recovers the action bar by 10% of the allies when attacked. So every time he gets hit, your action bar will increase by 10%. It can't go over 80%, but you will take more moves, right? So you gotta think about this. You have more moves on your team when you have more action bar, okay? decreases the incoming damage by 10% and increases reflexes by 10% and attack power by 15% for 45 minutes. This stacks up to 5 times and it lasts under inability effects. So if you get killed or you get taken out and you have this stacked up fully, you will have 50% decreased incoming damage, 50% increased reflexes, and 75% attack power. It's so good, right? And on top of all of that, he got a natural dark slot, so you can give him a battalion, which is insane. He will take no damage, he will deal a lot of damage. He is a wall. He is one of the best 5-star walls in the game as of now, right? And on top of all of this, he increases critical rate by 50% and critical damage resistance by 50%, so you don't even need crit stones. Just run crit damage. And by the way, his reflexes go all the way up to 3000 plus, and that's a 5-star. So when the game tells you 5-star players need to do this kind of special ability together, don't listen to that. It's bullshit. You don't need it. Character's already great. Now, for the last thing, my get out of the middle line ticket is going to be Demon Queen, right? So, this girl right here, she is a selective penetration midliner. She will give you some nice attack power and reflex buffs. She will also recover your HP on hit, and on top of all of that, she got a lot of damage, right? Crit rate, crit damage, and she decreased incoming damage. So she got sustain, she got midline buffs, right? And she got a selective penetration. So when you have a selective penetration character, she will 100% of the time take you out of your midline or take you to the front line, so you can start shooting at your enemies. So that's the base of the midline. Always make your midline tanky, sustainable, fast, and have like as many walls as you can on it, right? So that's all the midline is for, because you don't want to take as much shots, right? And with the interception, your life will be so much easier. You don't even have to worry about anything. So front line, let's start again with the front line. It's super important. 3 things you need to have: striker, totem and a wall in the midline, and a batter, right? That's the base. My striker is Iru, great SR striker. He is one of the best in the game in my opinion when it comes to SR strikers. Increase attack power, critical damage by 20%. It will only apply when you use a skill, and this will accumulate 5 times. So on the 5th shot, this man will have 125% attack power and 100% increased critical damage, right? So that is just already super great. Sometimes I don't even reach a 2nd shot, I just one-shot them, right? He's super great. Increase critical damage by 20% and recovers the action bar by 15% of the allies within the position with a shot, right? So he is just ready to buff the heck out of your allies on the front line. And here's the cool thing about him: he doesn't just benefit himself, he benefits your allies that are on the front line. Increase critical rate by 10%, attack power by 7% of the allies currently in the assault position every 2 minutes. So every 2 minutes they get this buff. 10%, 20%, 30%, right? And this goes for attack power, 7, 14, 21, you know what I mean? It just keeps increasing. So the longer the game goes on, the more broken he gets and the more harder it is to kill your front line. So it's really great. Decrease the critical resistance by 25%, increases the incoming damage by 20% of the enemies within position for 8 minutes. This accumulates 2 times, so 50% critical resistance decrease and increase incoming damage by 40%, right? This striker lacks penetration and he lacks critical rate, right? But if you can provide him with stuff like that, so I'm personally running penetration focused stone with crit damage. I'm not running crit rate because penetration is kind of priority here, as you can see. And the stone is just working great for me, to be honest. I don't have any problems with it. It's such a great stone. I just need to reapply those properties because they are trash, okay? Not good whatsoever. My midline or front mid pole holder, always need to have a front line mid pole holder, or whatever the heck you want to call it, but she needs to be a big wall, right? Let me take a breather. Talk too much. Okay, so target So this skill, it will increase the damage target receives by 30% for 10 minutes, and she will deal 0.2% HP for 12 seconds. For 10 minutes every 12 seconds. So every 12 seconds this character will deal 0.2% HP. Do the math yourself, but she's really great. She deals damage to the goalkeeper. At the same time, she increases the damage they receive by 30%. Don't have her maxed out, but when you do, she will be beautiful. She's already really great at 6 star. So increase the reflexes by 20%, critical rate by 20% of the allies within the position for 10 minutes with an action stacks it 3 times. So basically 60 reflex, 60 crit. Already solved my crit problem for my striker. As you can see, just with the totem, increased penetration, action speed. Already solved my penetration problem. And on top of all of that, I will show you something after I'm done showing you my passive. And her passive, which is just for herself, decreased the incoming damage by 30% with a steal or when being attacked. So she is just a wall in general, right? She's really great. Great totem. If you're running a Whirlwind Dark, she needs to be in the front line. She is really great. And this guy is the best Whirlwind passer in my opinion, because of this skill right here. Increase the passive effect of Whirlwind players currently in this session by 30%, and they inflict 20% additional damage to the goalkeeper. So basically you'll do more damage. This is beautiful, you know what I mean? Recovers lost HP by 20% and spirit by 15 when the allies currently in the assassin position receive a pass. So every time someone receives the pass, you get 20% HP, 15 spirit, really great. Increase the pass effect by 50%, action speed by 30, defense by 20. Now this guy, he's not the tankiest passer out there, but he gets the job done, and he's really great. He does so much for your front line. Now, last but not least, vertical line buffs. Okay, why do I have my Kanmei right here on the side, you might ask? Not a lot of people do that, but with Kanmei you want to do that, okay? Because she got this buff right here: increased critical rate, attack power by 30%, and penetration by 10 of allies on the vertical line. So more crit, more attack power, more penetration. Solved my problem completely when she got released. Such a great totem, such a great character. On top of all of that, increased critical damage resistance and the applied spirit stone effects by 20% of the allies currently in this position. Such a great ability, great totems, man. She's a great totem, really great. So as you can see, my team is synergized together. Everything is working together as a team. Like, you don't want to have like, oh, like let's say for instance, right, like I want to go, let's say here, just start mashing random stuff, okay? So this team's also synergized as heck, but let's say people like start mashing stuff together, like all these legends like, oh, let me do this, and then they go and do like this, you know what I mean? And like, oh, if they don't have a Gary yet, they'll do like this, and be like, what are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? Like, this is just trash. There's nothing going, you know what I mean? Nothing going around. So yeah, but this team right here, this PvP team, it's really great, and I will do a quick demonstration. We will go do some Galaxy Arena, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these matches that you're about to see. I feel really happy about this team. I used it back when 5-star Galaxy was a thing, right? But yeah, check it out. It's actually a really nice team. You'll enjoy it. And I should remove my BD to midline. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Alright. Now, this guy's team is super bad. You know what I mean? It's not even a challenge. So like, but as a demonstration, as you can see, reflexes 1700. At 5 stacks, you will go all the way up to like 5,000. I mean 3,000. So great. Look at the spirit. Spirit regen is insane with this guy. And she also regens spirit as well. She's really nice. See that? 4,000, but his prestige pretty bad. Like, this guy's account is just, it's not up to par with whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the best out there, but he'll get better in time. Just keeps grinding on his account. It's nothing like You just, everything takes time with gacha games, you know what I mean? You can't just like instantly have everything unless you spend money. Spend money, it'll be good, trust me. Alright, he's L, like he's legendary, his team is legendary, so his power at least, so hopefully he can do something. Usually she would die, his Duke is not the best. Now he's gonna get a pass. Now check the dribble on this 4,000. See that? I didn't even crit. I did not even crit. There's no way I crit that. Yeah, I did not crit her. But if I crit, she would have been so dead. Alright, see? I took no damage. I still took the ball out of his hands. Wow, this is a really good Leo. What am I gonna have, like full spirit? Alright. This guy's gonna try to steal. Oh, wow. Did he kill him? Oh, wow, he killed him. Beautiful. Alright, cool stuff. So as you can see, it's not like the fastest clear time of like a team. You can't cleave as hard, but you got sustain, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's, like, my midline is still up and running. Alright. Look at my crit. See that? I got crit damage and max penetration. So yeah. She's beautiful. And my reflexes are high because of the passive. Look at this. Okay, he's gonna die again. Alright, but there's no way he's passing through this guy. Like, look at this. To 800, come on, man. Just check the stats. It's too toxic, you know, he's too good. This team took me a while to make. It's been like I maxed out so many Whirlwind and Dark cards. Well, mostly Whirlwind. Like, I got all the Whirlwind cards except the legendaries. But yeah, as you can see, he even took from a legend because like 3k reflexes. Like, come on, who's gonna mess with that? See that? It's just beautiful. This team is great. It works, you know what I mean? So like, it doesn't matter how much time you take, but as long as you're gonna win the game, right? Your team will be so great. You don't even have to worry about anything, right? So just chill with it and finish. Now, I showed you the 5-star team, right? Now, let's do one last thing, alright? Before we close this video out. Do you need legends to make a good team, right? That is the question. Do you need good legends, or do you need legends to make a good team? You do not. Legends are just a extra. They are not a necessity. You do not require them. You do not need them. If anybody tells you you need legends, tell them to shut up, because you're not. No, you don't need legends in general. Legends are just extra. They're just a plus. They're just there to like basically whatchamacallit. They're just there to make your team a lot better, you know what I mean? But you don't need a legend to make a good team. But legends are there, and if you use them, your team will be better. Because like for an instance, a legend like her, she will literally make the enemy not hit you. Like if she uses her pass and the ball goes to the front line, the enemy team will not hit you. They just won't, you know what I mean? So she's really a great legend. 100% would recommend running her. You got legends like Choi will increase your speed and attack power when you pass. You got great strikers like Leventor right here that will give you penetration and everything that you would like enjoy on a striker, you know what I mean? Like, look at this, right? So great. such a great striker. And you can run this stone on him, for an instance. Such a great stone right here. You know what I mean? Look at that. Just easy builds. Don't need to worry too much about it. And he will still prevail as a great striker. So, this has been my guide on teams. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you feel like I missed anything, I will make another guide on teams. But it's going to be including legends soon, after I upload this, hopefully. And I want you guys to check the other one, see the comparison. I'm not going to explain it, it's going to be like 5 minutes long or something, just to show you a team with legends. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and have a great day. Stay safe, and you know, don't catch any of that corona stuff.